Hey guys, Mapletail here. Today is my review of the newest book in the Warrior Cat series, A Thief in Thunderclan, so spoiler warning for that entire book. Let's get into it. As usual, this isn't a formal review, more just my thoughts through reading the book. For once, I didn't see any kind of preview for this book, so we're starting right on page 1. And what a frightening start it is! No surprise if you're familiar with Brightheart's story. She's dreaming about the vicious dog attack on her during her apprentice days. It's actually odd to see her without her scars in this scene. They've become such an iconic part of her character design. And it is extra tragic to hear that every time Brightheart has this dream, she has to watch Swiftpaw die again. We hear of Brightheart's trust issues after Tigerstar's betrayal that led to the dog attack, and possibly in part due to the cruel name Bluestar gave her for a time. Pretty understandable to be doubting her clanmates. When Willowpelt and Whitestorm's kits are about to be apprenticed, it's heartbreaking to hear Brightheart wish to mentor one, and what an amazing experience that would be. Well, we all know that she never gets that opportunity, barring a brief time with Jayfeather. It is honestly ridiculous. She's an incredible warrior, and her missing eye is a terrible reason to never give her an apprentice. It hurts even more to see Cloudtail be given Rainpaw, while Brightheart is overlooked. I also noticed a possible mistake here. Brightheart says a line of dialogue that seems like it should be said by Cloudtail. There was another odd moment earlier where it kind of felt like some dialogue was missing too. I know Warriors is known for its errors, but I was surprised to see two possible big ones in a graphic novel, especially so close together. Anyways, back to the fun stuff. Brightheart starts feeling unwell, and I figure out pretty quick where we're headed. She's expecting kits. Well, just one. But I am excited to see her, hopefully before the end of the book. I'm getting a little nervous about Firestar acting weird and Prey seemingly going missing. It's all very odd, and from the description, the major conflict of this book. I do love that it's referenced a few times that Brightheart and Cinderpelt are sisters. It's just so sweet to see. I feel like the Erins often forget some relations between characters. After more prey disappears, Brightheart confronts Longtail and accuses him and Brambleclaw of stealing it. I'm pretty confident it's neither of them. The talk they had with Tawnypaw and Oakfur of ShadowClan earlier in the book was pretty clearly innocent and just two siblings catching up. That says it has to be someone. I'm leaning towards some kind of misunderstanding, like Ferncloud's kits playing some kind of game or something. It's the next bit that reminded me exactly where in the timeline we are, as Longtail returns to camp with wounds across his face, caused by going after a rabbit. I know I gave the book flack when the cover was revealed for downplaying Brightheart's scar and missing ear, but oh my god, they really went for it with Longtail's injury. Blood streaming down his face, and 5 terrible gashes over his eyes. It was awful, and honestly kind of awesome. Speaking of visuals, I forgot to mention that this book is as gorgeous as I've come to expect from James Ellberry. I really admire his work, and this is no exception. There were these 4 small panels showing the passage of time after Longtail got hurt that were especially pretty. Just nice little details. It all really helps bring the world of Warrior Cats to life. It was so cute to see Brightheart visit Longtail in the medicine den and lay right next to him. She can relate to what he's going through, and it's nice to see that acknowledged, and even better, focused on. They share a really beautiful moment together. After the gathering, Firestar heads to the Moonstone, or the Moon Pool as it's mistakenly called. Second text error I've seen now too. Nothing too distracting, but it is still unfortunate. But I also realized this must be during Firestar's quest, and that's why Firestar is being so sketchy. Also, Brightheart is hysterical in this book, and I just love that so much. Between her little song about being a good jumper, and her testing how long Cat's claws are to try to solve the mystery of missing prey, and the gouge marks around the pile. She is so funny, and I'm so here for it. But I certainly wasn't laughing at the next bit, as Willowpelt's body is brought to camp after being killed by a badger. It was pretty horrifying, especially since I forgot that it happened here. Her poor kids. I love that litter, and it's so sad to see them have to grieve their mother so young. It was super cute to see Graystripe, Firestar, and Sandstorm all sitting close and leaning on each other to comfort each other. Those two love Firestar so much. Brightheart takes Rainpaw, Sootpaw, and Sorapaw into the nursery to comfort them, and Ferncloud and her young litter join them, all 7 cats snuggling close. Brightheart promising that they're all safe. It was so heartwarming and heartbreaking. The 3 apprentices end up moving back into the nursery for a few days, and there are some even cuter scenes of them all curled up with Ferncloud's litter. I can't handle it. Too adorable. Brightheart also has a nice moment with Rainpaw, and it makes me wish she was his mentor even more. Firestar finally announces that he has to leave and go help SkyClan. Well, he didn't say that last bit. Now Brightheart really can't get his help with the missing prey, but Sootpaw starting the waves of goodbye to Firestar was simply adorable. With Firestar gone, Brightheart finally tells the clan about the missing prey, and they decide to set a trap for the thief. Another tiny mistake, either a golden bramble star or the wrong name used here. With an awesome rescue of Rainpaw from an owl, Brightheart finally solved the mystery of what was taking the prey, and learned to trust her clanmates again. The book ends with White Kit's birth, and she is so cute and perfect. And there you have it, a thief in Thunderclan. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed this graphic novel. It was such a sweet little story, and I loved getting more Brightheart content and a return to this era of Thunderclan for a little while. Let me know what you thought of it if you've given it a read, and I'll see you next Thursday.